Stacy York, and I live in Indianapolis, Indiana with my husband Brandon, where I work as a social media coordinator. And today I'm doing one of my favorite videos of the month, which is my monthly reset. So we're going to be taking a look at how April went, and we are going to be planning for the month of May. As far as how April went, if you guys don't know, I started my new job, I believe on the 1st of April. I have to say, I love it. It's been great. This month has been honestly phenomenal. I stuck to my goals better than I ever have. I feel like I had really good work-life balance, including with working full-time and YouTube. And I just feel like it went super, super well. So if you guys were here for last month's planning video, I decided because I was starting a new job, I wanted to make sure that I was focusing on my mental health and well-being. And therefore I set goals that were centered around those things. So my first one was to do a Sunday yoga flow. So every Sunday I would pull out my mat and I would just stretch to some music. Honestly, I checked this one off and said that I did it. I did not do exactly what I wanted to do, so I did not do that strict put music on, focus just on stretching every single Sunday. There was one Monday that I ended up substituting for that because I didn't do it on Sunday. But I did still make a point of trying to get that flexibility in and get that kind of mental focus the best that I could. So I did go ahead and say that I did it, even though maybe I didn't do it perfectly, but that's okay. And then try a new meal each week. I did do this. We came up with some fun new meals that we have been eating consistently throughout the rest of the month. And I tried out like an Asian noodle bowl. I tried out some pulled chicken. I can't remember what the other ones were, but they were all quite yummy, and I'm really happy that I did this one. It definitely made it kind of fun and interesting to look forward to that new meal that I was making, and it really helped us expand our recipe library a little bit, which is something we struggle with. So really happy with that, how that went. Then also practice gratitude each day. As you can see down here on my habit trackers, I was 93% successful with this one, which is very good. I only missed 2 days. I missed actually last night. And then there was just one day where I had a friend over and I kind of just forgot. Was this helpful? I think so. I don't think that it really helped me to focus as much on gratitude throughout the day, because I did do it at the end of the day and it was kind of just like a thing that I did along with journaling. So I don't think I'm going to continue on this habit, but I think that it was a good thing to try out to see if it worked, to see if it helped me to be more grateful and focus on thankfulness a little bit more. Kinda did, but I don't really think it's worth my time. One outdoor walk a week. I definitely did this. If you guys have been following along on the vlogs, you know that I have been walking outside pretty much every single day on my lunch break, because there's trails around where I work, and I get an hour-long lunch break, which means I have plenty of time to go for a walk. So I pretty much did this every single weekday, and I was also able to go for a hike on one Saturday, and then also just walk around an Indianapolis neighborhood here one other Saturday. So I got those weekday walks in, and then I also got some weekend walks in. Walking, seriously, game changer. It is so good for my mental health. Going on that lunch break walk just completely resets me for the afternoon. I feel so much better, more motivated, and it's good for me physically. Since I've started doing this, my resting heart rate, which I just tracked on my Fitbit here, has gone down significantly, and I'm just feeling good about the walk. If you guys have a chance to walk, whether it's on the weekend, whether it's on your lunch break, whether it's when you get home from work, I highly recommend it as something to be good for your physical health, your mental health, your emotional health. Maybe if you walk with a friend or give a friend a call, even your relationship health. So walking is seriously, just do it. It's so good. I love it. And then I wanted to start planning a weekend backpacking trip that is going to be coming up this summer. I did do that. It's not completely planned, but I know where we're going, and that's pretty much it. But I know basically what we need to do to go there as far as getting like a backpacking permit and all of that kind of thing. So I will be taking you guys along on that journey, of course, of planning that backpacking trip, and I'm super excited for it. And then I had this quote here: don't worry about success or failure, be content to learn. I definitely feel like I did this going into this new job. There's been a lot lot of learning, and I'm really trying to dedicate a lot of time to learning while I'm at work because this is kind of a new thing for me. I'm learning a lot of new programs and techniques for social media marketing and all of that kind of thing, and coming in with that mindset of it's okay if you're not doing things perfectly, you are here to learn was so helpful. So definitely going to be taking that with me into this next month as well. And then going into more depth on my habit tracking, journaling, 93% successful, only missed 2 days. Gratitude, same exact thing. My workouts were at 66%, which is indeed higher than last month. I was only at 61% of the time working out. And I will say that when I went for those hikes or those longer walks on the weekend, I didn't include that as a workout. I only included when I strictly, did a workout video or a workout class or went to the gym and weightlifted or ran. I only included those things. So really, if I included those longer walks and that sort of thing, it would be higher than that, but I just really tried to motivate myself to get into the gym and get lifting because I think that's really important. So I would like to see that closer to maybe 70% of the days of the month I'm working out, but I'm pretty happy with 66. And then reading, I did indeed read every single day. So I think that habit is sticking at this point, hopefully. And then for my analytics, so super happy with these numbers. My subscribers went from 178 all the way up to 249. My goal was 250, so I'm only one away. So if you're watching this and you're not subscribed, please subscribe so I can get that 250. Which, if we go and look at my YouTube tracker here, which I'll also have popped up on the screen, I am now over 50% of the way to monetization with my watch hours, and I am, once I get to 250, a quarter of the way with subscribers, which I am super happy about. Obviously, this is not all about making money, but I do invest a lot of time and energy and money into filming these videos for you guys, and I would love it if I was able to make a little bit of that money back and then invest it back into the channel. So thank you guys so much for subscribing and liking and watching my videos and all of those things, because it helps a lot with that journey. So that is the month of April. Again, it was an amazing month. It was probably the best month I've had in quite a while here, and I'm feeling pretty good about it. But with that being said, I now need to fill out my May goals. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that now. Okay, my May goals are all planned out. So I really liked how in April I kind of had the theme of like mental health and supporting my mental health. So this month I also kind of went with a little bit of a theme. It is going to be focusing on relationships because I feel like that is the one area in my life that is really lacking. So that's going to be my main focus for the month. So let me go ahead and go over my goals. So the first one is going to be I want to volunteer one time. So there's a lot of volunteer opportunities here in Indianapolis, and I really want to get plugged into one of those. Specifically, I want to do something environmental related. If you guys don't know, I graduated college with an environmental science degree, and I did work in that industry for a couple years, and I really miss it. I miss being outside, I miss planting trees, I miss getting my hands dirty and all of those things. So I really want to do some sort of volunteer thing related to that. So here probably this weekend I'm gonna look for some volunteer opportunities and get signed up for that. So I think volunteering is a great way to make you feel good about yourself and to give back to the community and to meet people and all of those things. So I'm really excited about that. And then I want to respond to all texts and DMs within 24 hours. I've talked about this before, but I literally am the worst at responding to messages. I don't know what it is, but I suck at it. So my goal is to just respond. It doesn't matter what I say, just something within 24 hours. And I am giving myself that 24-hour window because I don't want to be plugged into my phone 100% of the time, but I still really need to connect with the people who are reaching out to me in my life. So that's going to be really important and probably kind of challenging for me. And then I want to call one friend. Just one. I got 31 days in May, I think. There's 31 days in May? Yeah. I got 31 days in May to make it happen. I just need to call one person. Doesn't have to be a long phone call, just one. That's it. It's not hard, but it feels hard. And then I also want to plan a date night for Brandon and I. He's in the other room right now, so hopefully he can't hear me, but I want to plan like a specific date night because we have date nights every Wednesday, but sometimes we're not the best about like actually doing anything interesting. So I'm gonna plan one thing and we're gonna do it. It should be fun. So that's the goal. And then I want to write a good old-fashioned snail mail letter. I really think that getting things in the mail is super fun, so I think it's just a really nice gesture to just sit down, write a letter, put a stamp on it, throw it in the mail. So I'm gonna do that, and hopefully that should be fun too. And then my habit tracking things are pretty much the same. I did switch up one thing. Tracking journaling, working out, and flossing, because I have not been flossing and it's just a good habit to get into. So we're gonna see if we can stick to it this month. And then reading, because that's probably gonna be consistently 100%, but you never know, gotta stick with the habit. And then as far as subscribers go, I would love it if I could be at 300 subscribers by the end of the month. Hopefully that's lowballing it, because I did gain a lot more than 50 this past month, but you know, attainable goals are good. So hopefully we'll be at 300 by the end of the month. Surprise me, guys. Surprise me. And then watch hours, I'm just shooting for 250, 2,500. That would be lovely. If we could get to 3,000, that'd be really great, but we'll see. My watch hours have been a little bit lower here recently. I'm not really 100% sure why, but you know, just keeping it in an attainable level. And with that, I do actually think I'm gonna go ahead and end this video in just a second. I know I normally do budgeting in these videos, but I think I'm gonna go ahead and maybe split that up or do something a little different with that this month and just focus on my goals for the month in this video. So if you guys want to see a separate budgeting video where I kind of talk through our budget and kind of what we're doing financially this coming month, let me know in the comments down below if you would like that video. Obviously, I am super passionate about finances and that sort of thing, but I just wanted to split it up this month and see how that goes. So hopefully this inspired you guys to set some of your own goals for the new coming month. I will say doing these videos has seriously made such a difference in me focusing on what's going on in my life and actually setting intentions, because I feel like it is so easy to just get wrapped up in life and not actually think about what direction you're going in or what you're doing with your life or where your focus is. So sitting down at the end or the beginning of every month and just thinking about what do I want this next month to look like, and what did the past month look like, and what can I do better going into this new month, it's just super helpful. So I really encourage you guys, whether you have a YouTube channel or not, to just sit down and intentionally think through those things every single month, because it makes a really big difference. And with all of that being said, I'm gonna go ahead and end this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. You seriously mean the absolute world to me, and this channel is 100% the best outlet ever. So thank you for allowing me to do this, and with that, I will see you guys in the next one.